7th of March 2021. Well, as usual, I've got names going through my head, but the family names. So I'll mention it just so that, just in case. But I've got Gregory. Also stomach issues below the navel. Not sure this one's even passed. Probably a brother if it's someone in spirit. And they're giving me horseshoes, so the right way up, it means good luck. So any worries about the stomach issues should be good. Don't worry about them. I'll just pause the video 1 minute. I'm also getting Judith. So I suppose it would be Judy, but they're not shortening it, so it's Judith. A merry-go-round. So somebody seems to be on a merry-go-round. That may mean dizzy spells, or it may actually mean a merry-go-round. Somebody on a merry-go-round. Or somebody's in a vicious circle, even. So we've got an ending, a death. Something's over. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Can't hurt me anymore. Somebody's calling a halt to this. Spirit is calling a halt to this. Someone's been hurt enough. Fate is being cruel. 3 women could be involved. Someone feels shut out, abandoned, lost half of what they earn. Voluntarily or forced isolation. So it could be because of the lockdown. but fives are changes. So there's a change in career, finance or stability. Problems probably with the home and the ancestors. Someone's not on the right path, and there could be problems with a vehicle, especially accidents, so be careful with accidents. Fire sign energy, this one's an Aries, male, unreliable, unfaithful, unfunny. Could be an Aries, like I said, because we've got Aries there. It's about being stubborn. There are the highway, new beginnings, self-worth. Scorpio close by, perhaps travel. A makeover, perhaps. Could be a boss, government official, father figure. Who was born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, if your diary and address. Good advice is needed because there's been some lies, deceit and theft. Somebody's been found out. Wishes and dreams will come true if you face the issue head on, like I said. And Leo female. This is the power couple that's come unstuck because neither of them are taking any action. So stagnation will set in, and the only thing that can happen is an ending because they've refused to face that Pandora's box and the chaos. Actually, no, it's the right way up. So they're facing the chaos, and with it will come hope, healing and freedom. So somebody successfully faced their issues, which brings an ending to something. Yes, they may have to walk away with only half of what they've got, but they've got good advice. They know what they're going to do. There may be fights over the car or accidents in a car. But yeah, fire signs and Aquarius. So Aries, Leo and Aquarius are mentioned. Control, power issues, power struggles. Seven to 10 weeks is mentioned. Something's over, something's ended, something's dead. I was born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Yeah, there's been an argument, conflict. Could have got nasty. Anybody who thinks they've won and is gloating, beware, because this card says that there's no winners and everyone will regret this argument. There's confusion, lies and deceit again. Can't get any more different than yesterday's. And again, doubled up already. Someone is a bird in a gilded cage. Got the fine clothes, the nice house. What you own owns you. We've got 3, 4, 5 so far. Changes. Something is changing. Yeah. Issues from the past, from to do with children perhaps, or your own childhood, not coming back to make you unhappy. Yeah, someone's getting over a third party. The 3 and the 7 makes the 10. heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. But they're getting over it now. I get 7 on the 7. Lies, deceit and theft. Somebody's been getting away with something for far too long, and thinking they've escaped all this fighting and endings and misery, but he's walking straight into it. It's only just beginning. If you're the one that's been lying, deceiving and thieving, it's only just beginning. You're walking straight into heartache, sorrow and loss. Yeah, it's time for somebody to stand on their own 2 feet. Some of you will become single. 9 years is mentioned. March, so it is this month, and the first of any month. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12, February to February. So those of you who are single will be very, very successful. Victory. A tall, handsome stranger. This is the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger walking into your life. Or a fire sign child. It's positive energy. So after this ending, this misery, this loss, someone gets back out into society, probably becomes single and has victory. It could also be this Leo lady thinking she's victorious, but like I said, nobody's victorious in this situation. You might have a temporary success, but it won't last long. Not unless you make massive changes. Yeah, somebody's missed an opportunity. Something's over. There'll be no doorway to a new future, new home, new business. You refused a gift from Spirit. And now it's time to walk away. Yeah, but this cycle isn't over, so I don't think it is. The roots are too deep. This issue is not going away. I was born on the 21st, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There'll be no reunions or celebrations, so no happiness. And there it is again. If you don't face this issue, the star. So they've done it well. They've gone full circle many, many times. Thank you, Spirit. Again, the 17, but it's negative energy this time. Could be issues with the ankles and legs. Somebody is refusing to face reality. Yeah, someone who was once a good friend, a businessman, darker complexion, possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody who was once a good friend, possibly in uniform, is now a dangerous enemy. Someone's possibly drowning the sorrows in drink, is devoid of all emotion, feeling drained and unhappy. Possibly a water sign male. There's insecurity here, but again, that is the third time we have got the 7 of Swords. So lies, deceit and theft. Insecurity from your own lies or someone else's lies, which means the breakup of marriage, the loss of a home, property matters not going well, no celebration. There will be no celebration. Because somebody's lied. Somebody's deceived. Somebody's thieved. Nothing to celebrate. So somebody may be victorious, but that doesn't mean that they want to celebrate. What you earn earns you. Yep, somebody's lost all hope in a situation. It's over. There will be no reunions. And, oh, somebody. There will be depression because of it. Sickness even, doctors are needed. So it could be stress-related illnesses, people using illness as a blackmailing tool, a run of bad luck. Fate is taking a hand in this. Someone didn't face things and tell the truth, so now fate is going to make it even worse. Again, we've got the gentleman there that realises material things don't matter, but it's too late. There's no money coming in, and there's no love. Wow, that was depressing. No communication, somebody may be blocked. Wow. So somebody's made a really bad decision. Unless, of course, you're single. It looks like the couples are in trouble, but the single people are alright. Yeah, it's time to imagine a new future for yourself. Manifest it. Don't dwell on why. You might never know why. Just because they can. Let it go. It will eat you up from the inside. Find your own tribe. You may have to leave home to do it. Parent and child conversations, or you and a little brother or little sister about you moving out. Finding your own way and your own tribe. You will survive this. There's a land of milk and honey at the end of it. Mother energy. Somebody needs to take time out from their deceit. Have a nap. It's very exhausting being so deceitful. You have to be fair and balanced in everything you do, or karma will come back to you. Too many. And breathe. Most important thing. Exchanging gifts, you will get exactly what you give out, what you deserve. Could be someone's birthday. Your happiness depends on what you give to others. So let's see. Pisces. What is it that you believe in? Really? It's karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. Number 12 and 4 are massively important. So, 4 hearts involved. And this is the case of us being a mermaid. We have no fear of depth, but a great fear of shallow living. Which is that, shallow living. In faith and trust, we must surrender to what is. Pisces is the double fish ruled by Neptune, god of waters and oceans and seas. And there he is. Where is he? King of vessels, King of cups. It's a mutable sign, and its home being the 12th house of self-undoing. Yeah, what you earn earns you, you've done it to yourself. It is mysterious and unfathomable, but can indicate a life that needs clarifying as well as definition. Yes, because everything is very unclear at the minute. Confusion. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and the old soul. The one who's passed through many lives, has picked up much here and there and experienced almost everything along the way, but sometimes doesn't process things well and tends to repeat the mistake. So this is a mistake you've repeated more than once. Pisces have trouble maintaining boundaries and sometimes even feeling half erased. If you've ever observed a Pisces, you may notice that they don't appear as intelligent as they really are. You could even call them gullible or vague until they start cranking out words of genius. Then they can be so physically tuned in that it'll knock your socks off. Pisces is a beautiful sign with much compassion, denoting true visions that link up with the collective. Those ruled by this sign know much, know it all deep down, but have trouble sorting matters out. They are able to sense deeply, except for certain things extremely bad for them, which turn into mishaps and disasters, which this has. Still, Pisces survives. Yes, Pisces does survive. These are your mishaps and your troubles. Dreamers, artists, composers, poets, mystics, victims, prisoners. There he is, being a prisoner of his own wealth. All fall under the rulership of this water sign. There is little doubt that the higher consciousness falls under the domain of Pisces. In a superficial way, it looks to the world as if the world is their oyster, and talent and beauty, sensitivity and connectedness with the unknown. So the world is his oyster. Pisces sees the best and is an idealist, but the flip side of this is cynicism, which can come in waves. So dreams will lead you now, but clear thinking is a must. You may be extra sensitive to beauty currently. Poetry courses through you. You feel connected to the source. You like the idea of surrendering to what is. Compassion flows. So take advantage of inspiration and channel it to creative projects. If you have a notion or a dream, swim to it. Capture that wave. A great idea from the past may re-emerge. Yes, the past is coming back, but it wasn't such a great idea, possibly because it didn't work out well. You must return and finish it. But you will want to tackle this soon while you are inspired, or the entire matter will disappear into the rushes of the deep. About your question, you may be confused by the actions of others or simply unable to get the correct answer. So don't, like I said, don't keep asking why, because they're not going to tell you why. They won't tell you the truth anyway. Pisces can be like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp. So getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications, or even possible that there's someone in your life who has sapped you. Usually this isn't intentional it's because of some delusional way of thinking or view of the world that clouds the issue. Don't fall into the same confusion. Make sure you're protected and have your proper boundaries in place. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this card comes up, especially, what I say about psychosomatic illnesses, stress related. Be careful when this card comes up, especially in regards to medicines or drugs, because allergies and strange reactions to medicines will develop. When the Pisces card is involved, circumstances may be covert or at least obscured from your view. So somebody's doing something, lying, deceiving and thieving, like we said, and it come out more than once. 4 times, I think. So dreams, visions, surrender, paranoia, confusion, a sense of being erased or having fragile boundaries, sensitivity, compassion, serving others, linking up with the collective, wanting to merge, knowing all but having trouble sorting it out, trouble getting on track, floating and feeling adrift, trouble getting on track. Today's card. Floating and feeling adrift. The sleaze factor, yes. Self-undoing. Getting caught up in the wrong crowd, yes. Being caught in a snare, yes. Seeing enemies as friends and friends as enemies, yes. Sensing much except for really bad stuff which is obvious to other people. You've been gullible, lacking critical thought. Joining the crowd when it's not a good idea. Seeing the best and turning cynical. Candles, perfumes and intoxicating smells. Oil, art, painting, music, poetry, the voice of the universal consciousness, the spirit world speaking to the dead, being sucked in by odd beliefs, interests in God or spirituality of all kinds, toxins, toxic people, drugs, allergic responses, the hanged man, compassion, oneness, art, the unconscious, music, water, and being a victim. Don't hang on to it too much. Forgive yourself and others and move on. It's over, it's dead. A missed opportunity. There could be a passing for very few, but there's too much lies, deceit and theft around this one for me to believe that's true. So I think they're talking about some heavy duty deceit. Thanks for listening.